Welcome back, trainers. Today on our installment on our road to rank 10, we start Ultra League. This is my second set of the season, and we did make a little bit of mistakes. We also made a lot of good plays, but we're going to have a learning process to get back into the swing of thing of Ultra League. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this team, but I really enjoy it. So we're going first up, we have Gyarados into Articuno, and I did Elite TM Hurricane on my Articuno. People just don't expect it, and we'll get to a point where I should have used it in this video, but anyway, we'll get into this. We're going to try to go to Icy Wind this thing. Articuno does win this matchup. If they want to win it, they're going to have to double shield. Okay, their attack fell. Now this Crunch is barely going to do any damage to this Articuno, so I'm not going to shield. Okay, we're not even down in the yellow, and they should shield the next Icy Wind that comes through. Otherwise, they're going to be taken out. And they actually shielded up. Okay, great for us. And now they're going to swap into their Cresselia. Okay, I'm going to try to get an Icy Wind off on this thing before I swap. I am not going to shield this, and it should not be enough to take me out. It's a Moonblast, but we have just enough health to get this Icy Wind off. It's going to be key. I really don't have a Cresselia counter. Giratina is my counter, so I'm going to bring Giratina in right now. In the 2-to-1 shield matchup, I do win this matchup, especially with Shadow Claws doing super effective damage and my Shadow Sneaks doing super effective. But if I get the debuff on their Moonblast, it's really going to be a pain in the butt. And look, right, first one, 30% chance, and I get the attack fail. So these Shadow Sneaks are barely going to do any damage, even though they are super effective. See that? Look at that. Man, that's crazy. All right, we're going to try to get to another Shadow Sneak before another Moonblast, and now they get to a Moonblast before us. So I decided to double shield my Giratina because we need to get this Cresselia out of here. But I decided to swap into my Swampert, and they insta-swap into their Registeel. They have a shield up on us, so I'm going to try to get this shield out of there by baiting with my Hydro Cannon, I believe. This Focus Blast's going to hurt, but it doesn't take us out. Like in Great League, that would have hurt even more. But now we're going to try to get this bait across, and they decide to shield. That's great. Okay, now we should be able to race to the Earthquake and get it before they hit us with another Focus Blast. I'm not sure if a Flash Cannon is enough to take us out at this range. But this Earthquake is not going to be enough to take out this Registeel, but it's definitely going to get him in the red. Yep. And we're going to try to mud-shot this thing down. And we're not able to. But they expelled all their energy. Focus Blast takes us out. So now I have a Dragon Claw waiting. I'm going to try to farm down, but no, they bring in their Giratina. I should have just Dragon Clawed, but I did not want for this thing to hit me with a Crunch. So now they're going to bring back in a Registeel, so I'm just going to farm this thing down, get my energy back, and their Cresselia comes back in. I'm just going to hit him with a Shadow Sneak. I don't know if a Moonblast... No, one Moonblast won't take me out at this range, I don't believe. Let me know down in the comments. I'm just trying to get used to... I have not got hit with a Moonblast by my Giratina yet. And this Dragon Claw should just be enough to take out this Cresselia. And it is. Good game, trainer. Cresselia is going to be the top dog this year. I have one made. And I did try it out a couple games. And I just don't... I'm not a big fan of just a fast move that's not doing any damage. I mean, Mudshot doesn't do any damage either, but... I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have a Pokemon that I made I'm going to try out today. You'll see at the end of the video. I mean, I hope it really works because it's really spicy. Okay, we have a great lead here. Giratina and Articuno is what we want to see. And them staying in right now tells me that they have Ancient Power. Ancient Power doesn't really even do that much damage anymore. But yeah, I'm going to shield it up because somehow they got to it before I got to my Icy Wind. The overtapping was not fixed, folks. Overtapping was definitely not fixed. And even on Articuno, I overtapped. But we're going to get this Icy Wind off. It goes unshielded. Gets it down to yellow. Looks like they're just going to sack their Giratina. And I get to another Icy Wind before they get to an Ancient Power. Let's see if they let it go down. Yep, they're going to let it go down. We're down to shield. But we're up a Pokemon. And I got an Articuno with more than half the health. So I'll take that any day. Okay, they bring their Scizor right now. Okay, this is pretty funny, right? Is that a purified shiny Scizor? That's pretty crazy. They're hitting me with Night Slashes. I was just gonna let my Articuno go down. I'm like, okay, does this thing only has Night Slash? So I decide to just Icy Wind this thing as much as I can. I'm sure Hurricane would have hurt even more. But at this point, I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to get to it. But they keep Night Slashing me. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna do another icy wind on you, boy. It's not effective, but this is gonna make this thing just have to swap out, or I just do not want this thing seeing my Giratina. So, and he finally farms us down. And right here is kind of crazy. I bring in my Swampert, and I'm not gonna shield because of all the debuffs. But then he hits me with an Iron Head. I'm like, why didn't you shoot that off against my Articuno, dog? But anyway, hey, I understand some people don't know the matchups, even though I'm learning all the matchups too. But I mean, that's one of those that you should know when you're making your team. That's the main reason one of the counters for Scizor. Anyway, we got a mirror match Swampert, and I have the energy advantage here. We're going to double Hydro Cannon this thing right now. I love Swampert in Ultra League. I really do. I need to get one for Great League. Because when they had the community day, I wasn't a PvP player back then, so I didn't make any of them for under 1500. But I definitely made some for Ultra League, not even knowing for Ultra League. But okay, we have just enough health to get off another Hydro Cannon. That is great for us. This should take this Swampert down to half health, and then we're going to bring in our Giratina so he can't farm us down. And he decided to concede. Good game, Trainer. Off to a 2-0 start. See, sometimes you'll see at the end of this video, sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. I was feeling pretty good in this. I was like, all right, 2-0, 2-0. Like I said, this is just the start of Ultra League, and I'm just getting back into swing of things, remember all the matchups and get used to the meta and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. So there'll be some blups in the road. All right, Charmers, the bane of my existence. But at least we got it in the lead. We'll take that. We're just going to icy win this thing right here. It's going to take a lot of the Granbull's health. Yep. Okay, they decide not to shield. I want to get this thing out of here. So they're going to hit us with a crunch. So I'm not going to shield this up. It's not do any damage. It's not going to take me out. So I'm going to try to commit to the farm down here. And we do, with just 1 HP left. That was kind of risky. And then they bring in their Charizard. Okay, at least I get 1 Icy Wind off before I'm taken out. Okay, there we go. I would have had 2 for anything else besides the fire. Well, I only had 1 hit point. Who knows? But anyway, we got Swampert coming in here. They decide to stay in this matchup. I'm not going to shield anything that comes in. It's just a Dragon Claw. And I got off my Hydro Cannon before they were able to swap. And they're going to shield that up. So now we're up a shield, and they swap in their Sceptile, Spicy Boy. Okay, I swap right into my Giratina to catch this Leaf Blade. Now, the only thing I know that can touch Giratina with this thing is Earthquake. So I think they're going to try to build up to one. So we're just going to try to get as many Dragon Claws as possible on this thing. I wasn't too sure if Shadow Sneak would do more damage, but I knew Dragon Claw was neutral and it was more spammy, so I was just going to go for Dragon Claws before they can get to an Earthquake. Okay. Now I want to commit to the farm down, but I know this is going to be an Earthquake. It has to be. Especially at his health, he doesn't have enough time to bait. So we shielded up. Good. We're going to try to farm down. Now we have Charizard. We're going to try to Dragon Claw this thing as much as possible. We have Swampert in the back, so this looks like GG's, but we never know. Okay, he's going to save his shield, it looks like. I would have shielded that probably, but I still have my shield, but I'm going to save it. Okay, Dragon Claws do a decent amount of damage. You're going to have another one get off. A little bit of lag right here. And we do get our Dragon Claw off. Man, lag was killing me a little bit today. I don't know about you guys. Let me know down in the comments how you think that this new server that they got really helped things. I don't know. I just don't know you see any difference, really. But good games, trainer. 3-0, 3-0, hype. 3-0, 3-0, hype. But yeah, this is where it all starts to go wrong. All right. Once again, I appreciate all the support. If you guys give me a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about us, I really appreciate it. So we got Articuno and the Kingdra. Okay, I have my shiny Kingdra too, so I know this kind of matchup. I know it's a losing matchup for Articuno, but I decide to Icy Wind. I'm not too sure how much Hurricane does to Kingdra. But I knew I was gonna get a shield. I need to learn those Hurricane matchups. I really do. I gotta use it more. You'll see in this matchup where I should have used it. Really, it would have swung this match. Okay, we get to another Icy Wind. Those Akazukas do a little bit more damage than I thought they did. Okay. And now we're going to try to commit to the farm down, I believe. This is my mistake right here. No, the shield wasn't really a mistake. But we're going to try to commit to this farm down. And I don't think I was going to be able to, but I do. Right here is my mistake. Why didn't I hurricane that Poliwrath? Why? That was just crazy. I would have almost one-shot that Poliwrath, and I know they weren't going to shield that. But in the moment, I was... I don't know what I was thinking, but live and learn. If next time, if I have no health like that and something comes in, it's going to be Hurricane. I mean, it's good to have the Icy Wind for the debuff, I guess, but I don't know. Hurricane does so much damage, especially to Poliwrath. I already know. I did a match with it before I hit it with a Hurricane. But now we have Giratina into their Articuno, so I swap into my Swampert right off the rip. And this is not a good matchup for us. Swampert is not an Articuno counter. Right, Alfindiol was getting this thing swamped into his Articuno like every match last night on his stream. But it's definitely not a counter. But I just did not want my Giratina lined up with the Articuno, so I just insta-swapped into my Swampert. And right now, this is another mistake I do. I don't think it really mattered in the end. But I decided to shield here. Because I'm like, I don't know. There's no way I can even beat this thing. But I could have shielded with my Giratina and possibly been able to take that Articuno out. But hey, we're learning. This is the first day of Ultra League, and we're going to make a lot of mistakes. Just it's a learning process. But my reasoning was I just wanted to get this Articuno out of there so my Giratina can have a clean run. But it just didn't work that way. So I'm trying to gain some energy here and a little bit of lag, and this wasn't a good game for me. Because I knew I needed more energy for that Poliwrath. But he has Ice Punch. I had no shields. Nah, it would have been definitely close. It definitely would have been even closer if I would have hit that Poliwrath with a Hurricane. Like you'll see right here, I'm able to take this thing out. And then if I had a little bit more health, I would have been able to Dragon Claw that Poliwrath down, and I had a Hydro Cannon ready with my... Oh, man, it would have been really, really, really close. A lot closer than it was right there if I would have Hurricaned that Poliwrath. But anyway, we got a loss there. Good games, trainer. Right, very well played. Okay, and last game here. This is another bane of my existence match. There's really nothing I could have done in this match at all. Charizard and Articuno. Next thing I learned, swap out instantly. Because you do not want this Articuno going down against this Charizard. But I stay in for some stupid reason. Because I want to get it off an Icy Wind. I stay in too much with Articuno sometimes. I should have swapped right after this Icy Wind. And I was just too mad about my last match about not hitting that Hurricane on that Poliwrath. But so I decided to stay in. These Fire Spins aren't doing that much damage. So even now I should have swapped out. I should have. But I'm like, oh, I can win. Now he's in the red. I can get this thing out of here. And no, I cannot. So this is where this game just went totally wrong. Because now this Articuno's gone. You'll see what happens. Yes, I can bring in my Swampert. Farm this thing down. Get a little bit of energy. Great. Awesome. Okay. Shield of Peace. We're not looking too bad, right? He's thinking about what he wants to bring in. He brings in his Togekiss. I'm like, alright. This is okay. Once we get this Togekiss out of here, we should have clear rain in the back with my Giratina. That's my thought process right now, at least. So we're gonna double Hydro Cannon. See how many times I can screw up these moves. But anyway, gonna get to another Hydro Cannon before we were hit. Nope. And I have to shield this up because I'm thinking in my mind I need to get this Togekiss out of here. So I do not want it lined up against my Giratina. So we're going to go for another Hydro Cannon here. And it almost takes it out, and we should be able to get this thing out of here. And we almost got it down. So now a couple Shadow Claws is down. Like, all right, we got that Charmer out of there. What do you got for me? Freaking Clefable. I don't even know if I should have went straight Dragon Claw at this point. I don't think so. It came a little close. I think those Shadow Sneaks do a little bit more damage, and it's more... Let me know down in the comments if I would have had a chance just going straight Dragon Claw for this thing, but that double Charm strat, boy, that's going to be very prevalent in Ultra League, I think. and it just I couldn't do anything about it. Like I just didn't expect 2 charms, but good games, trainer. We got 3-2, not too bad. I mean, we had, like I said, we had a lot of mistakes in the last 2 games, but we're gonna learn from them and try to not make the same mistakes again. Even though it happens, it's just a game. Remember, guys, you got to have fun. I really hope you enjoyed my journey so far, and I hope to see you next time tomorrow. And here's my ranking as of right now. I haven't done any battles, and look at this spicy pick that I'm going to have. I'm going to try to interpret it. So until tomorrow, see you guys next time. Later. Jersey Tooth out.